Oh God, can you imagine?
Oh my God. You know, it's been actually active there.
No,
Well,
don't
it was.
say that.
No,
Don't
no,
say
it's
that.
been 2-3 months for what it's worth.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Right. Okay. First things first, sir. I did a bit of you know me and my files. I had a call to go up to the noose from one of my contacts. Bit of a dead drop. I took Sweeney here. See what she's like at the type of things up there. All I can say is, tip fucking top, absolutely outstanding. We had to find the file, and turns out it was in what was it like a treasure chest type thing? Was that correct, Sweeney?
It was by it was in a chest. It was padlocked. It had like chains around it. It was by a shipping container.
Yeah. So she looked at it. She pulled out this. She was like Catwoman. Pulled out this like little makeshift lockpick set. Got straight to work. Ping, straight open. Open up the file, which was all good. So
We don't talk about my skills, my lockpicking skills.
Okay, yeah. Whilst I was out there, I had a call from Matchwood, quartermaster up at Zancudo, regarding those two both little buzzards. So first things first, I'll give it a file on the buzzards.
Okay. Ooh. Thank you. W branch. This is so sick. Oh shit, bruh. Yo.
Right. So on there, well, obviously they did a. There's two of them, and they found as a variant weapon loadout for them. Pretty straightforward. What we've seen, what we've accepted, the minigun and the projectile rockets. The interesting thing, they pulled the black box kind of data, but it did corrupt on the way down. So, Match would say there's a thing called autonomous reactive console, an ARC in there. It's not quite AI, but it's kind of like a bridge. So, whatever kind of basic controls it's got in it, that acts as like a bridge to Skynode. The Skynode is the one controlling it.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. But it can also be controlled, as we know, by human going inside of it. So hence why sometimes we see them, sometimes we don't.
Oh.
But the interesting thing they said, which is written at the bottom, our limited tests have shown that ARC may potentially enable integrated devices, and this is the bit that got me, sir, or hosts to be controlled similar to parasites and pathogen behavior. And I'm like,
so then we started talking about controlling people and how there's different effects of that. I mean, your normal manipulation, right? You hold something over someone's head, but that ain't gonna do it. Drugs, that could not manipulation, Jesus Christ. Drugs, torture. I mean, we've heard all about this over the years. You know, remember the whole Russians and the cyanide they had in their mouth and shit like that.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah. So I'm like thinking maybe it's like almost on that same path, right? Did we ever get an autopsy back of that individual that blew up in that helicopter?
See, that's the thing. I would love to get a toxicology test for some of these, because the way they speak, it is, I wouldn't say autonomous and I wouldn't say robotic, but I'm definitely, there is some control behind the eyes of some of them.
I'm just thinking that the DOA that happened 2 days ago with the helicopter and stuff, the individual we found by the helicopter that blew up, I wonder if perhaps he succumbed to his injuries from that crash, or knowing that he was about to go down, he maybe even took a cyanide pill, right?
Oh, you
Because
think
you
it might have
can't-
been like a remote
No, I think
activated?
I think this individual. I'm thinking there's always a chance of survival, right? And if you don't want to be found now, if this is some high class terrorism shit, are you really gonna risk being interrogated to the bone? You know, perhaps like for hours and hours and hours and hours, or I don't know, maybe something used. You never know. They may think that we're fucked up, right?
Yeah.
They may think that. So what would you do in that case? Fucking cyanide pill. guarantee your death.
Yeah, it goes deep.
So toxicology report would be amazing autopsy to see how they succumbed to their death, whether it was those injuries, was he dead on arrival, or did he, end up dying when he got to the hospital? Was it a cyanide pill? Was it something else? Is there something on his body? Is there some sort of, tracking device even on his body? Because
That's the thing, we don't know.
If there is stuff like that, right, a tracking device in this person's possession,
you hear that?
What do you hear?
Ellie.
For fuck's sake.
Fuck. That is directly above us. Very, very high
Or to
up.
the west?
Fuck, I'm not seeing anything. Are you seeing anything? I might have mistaken it for a bird, what I saw.
It almost...
Are we seeing that down there? There's a structure down.
What structure?
Yeah.
Some structure.
Oh, that's been there for a while. I don't hear the heli anymore. It might have been heading towards the mountain.
Is there any way to check if anything's been reported on ATC? Do we even have like ATC shit?
We do. Yeah, down at the station. We got it at BCSO as well. It's probably nothing, right?
The fucking timing of me talking about it.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's kind of like the norm around here now. But yeah, and we've got one more file as well, director. So this one goes back to the little theory you said a couple of weeks ago regarding Chiliad.
Wait, I just heard something weird. Hang on.
Thank you.
Give me a second. You guys keep talking. I thought I heard something. Hang on.
Hey, fam, be careful. You're right, sir. There is a silo there. So
what the fuck?
1960s Cold War. Okay, they built it, and according to that, it's 1966 in number Silo 1. There was a warhead, Little Nova. It was called apparently. You see in the pictures. There's actually bottom of the top picture. There's a bottom of a obviously the thruster. Then we've got a control room, big fucking door. Obviously they're really old from the 60s. There's kind of a weird lobby as well on there, which is an odd thing.
Brian, you got me fucking paranoid.
Oh, this job will fuck you up. I promise you.
So on the right hand side, there's a redacted letter sent to all staff. So what I can make of it, they're just saying about, oh yeah, you're doing a good job, keep it up, usual sort of thing. So that kind of coincides with what you're saying, sir. There is a facility in Chiliad, and it was used for staging.
Really? Holy shit! Now
for testing, or was it used in? Privately, got nothing at all on that. Nothing at all. But there's something there.
So that lines up with the theory, and you might remember this. Juno, do you remember Cerberus?
I was part of Cerberus, PD, remember?
Oh my
yes,
God.
that's right. So what?
Yeah.
What I'm about to say is our ears only, Marshall's only.
Okay.
All these satellites, right, that control Skynode, I have received information from a Blake Cole. He is our contact with the Oracle, which is a entity aimed at thwarting the Faceless. And mind you, who is friend and who is foe is not clear. While we may serve the state and have sworn an oath, the Faceless, they operate upon investors. Darkstone operates on their investors. Are they one and the same? Who knows? As for the Oracle, they're the ones that got us in touch with Darkstone through a contact known as Blake Cole, ex-cop.
Mm.
What their relationship is with Darkstone, outside of getting us connected, we don't know. So the game has, and especially more recently, been a matter of how much can we really trust Darkstone? How much can we trust the
Can't
Oracle?
trust anyone.
Exactly.
Play the game. Get the information you need.
Exactly that. And then there is the notion of, with Darkstone, without them, they're a supplier for military equipment, right? And if things start to go sideways, well...
Does anyone know if it's against SOPs to date someone with major violent felonies?
Should be against SOPs.
Heavily frowned upon, and yes, against SOPs. Yeah.
Unless it's
Director, I would like to make an
operation.
amendment to the SOPs. It's unrelated to the previous conversation.
It's not unrelated to the previous
It's only
conversation.
10-3 RTO.
All right.
So, what were you saying? So,
Darkstone are a necessary evil. Unfortunately, they're one of them players that we need to be on the chessboard.
you said something about equipment, shit like that.
They're the ones that provide us with our Class 2s. Some of them. Shotguns, MP5. They're also the ones that provide us with the military helicopters. But as you'll learn very soon here, we're starting to realize that they have been engaged in things that they should not have. But that puts us in a very odd position. Because if they are committing crimes, that we have to do our job and, bring justice.
Yeah, then the thing is that sort of gets into a little bit of a gray area, right? Like, what is it that do we just have hunches and a tiny bit of evidence against these folks, or is it concrete evidence? Because
it's getting pretty concrete.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
But
So
we
the
need them at the same
It's constantly
time.
evolving. It's very difficult, very muddy waters that they tread.
Yeah. This has
But
been
yours-
like a slow drip realization. We've had our suspicions, but in the past week things have sort of escalated. So much so that I am now trying to look for a plan B, which means maybe leaning on old resources.
It's about to say.
Yeah.
Where's all the Cerberus stuck at?
Well, so that's where Cerberus comes into play.
3076 Observatory.
The last thing that was communicated to me by Blake Cole is, or I was given a note that we can no longer stop the Faceless. We can only slow them down. Indicating that there was a point in time where we could have stopped them. The suspicion, the theory, based on the antennas, is that their database, their headquarters, their San Andreas base of operation is now in the center of Mount Chiliad. Suspected to be an old Cerberus base. And after having seen what you just gave me, Kingsman, this, if anything, more so points in that. Because if that base existed in the 1960s, it is reasonable that it could have been expanded by Cerberus. And even if we're wrong about the Cerberus bit, it doesn't preclude them operating that older base.
Do we know exactly how to get to that older base?
No.
Then there's
So
only one person to talk to about it, right?
there was one way, and that's through a tunnel. I looked on there a couple of weeks ago. There's no way. It's either been sealed up or it's been blocked up by boulders. There's kind of no way in that I can see of.
I mean, how's the Marshal's relationship with Wang Buddha?
Good. So let's just
Okay.
say I'm that point of contact, and there
Perfect.
is a good relation. So
Okay, just don't mention me. I don't know if this guy still hates my guts or not. I don't want to risk whatever you guys have got going on.
yeah, I tend to be the point of contact as it simplifies things. but he's like some where we do throw him in for many years at a time. Guy's been murdering. He's living in New Babylon nowadays. But
Cannibalistic folk, probably.
I wouldn't say cannibalistic. They've sort of distanced themselves from the city.
I was projecting.
Oh,
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some issues. With cannibals. They got their own currency now, Sweeney.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. I visited
Babylon.
them. I visited them. They had like this whole bounty thing going on, Babylari.
It's interesting. It is interesting, apart from the whole alien sex thing.
Yeah, they're odd.
yeah.
I wonder how likely do you think Lang is to give up that information and how to get to that old base?
He doesn't know. So that I know for certain. But that's not to say he was one of three, right? The theory I have is that so Lang presumably has no relationship with Cerberus anymore. He did a long time ago. He sold his shares or something. So what if Cerberus still exists, if it still operates, if it operates under a different name, is sort of unknown. It's been so many years, right?
Didn't they have like a different sort of thing that they were doing after a while, after Cerberus?
Aegis?
What was it? Yes, Aegis,
Yeah.
yes.
Aegis is defunct as well. But
Even how-
What was Aegis
even-
in the game of Cerberus?
Aegis actually contacted me when I was a deputy, whatever I was at the time, wanting me to be the point of contact for militarized weapons for the PD to use. From news, that was the place that I would go and retrieve it. So if there was a high stakes situation, I would then be like, okay, this is the equipment that we're going to be using, etc., etc.
So Darkstone. Pretty much like Darkstone.
kind of, yeah. Well, there was more to Aegis too. Aegis was also a business wing as well. Actually, it wasn't Aegis. It wasn't the military thing's a different name.
Wasn't it Aegis?
No,
I just
no.
remember Eve and Lang approaching me about it.
It was the one that Bucky ran.
Yes, it was Bucky. Yes, you're right. But Eve and Lang worked with all of that as well. So I think it was maybe an extension of Aegis, if it wasn't Aegis itself.
Yeah, I forgot the name though.
Fuck.
But either way, that's not to say that those things did not evolve or maybe run under someone else. So my theory is that Leslie Lindbergh, the guy who used to dig the tunnels.
He's the one with the didn't he patent those spring boots?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen the patent and he's that goes deep. Now, goes back to what you said about Chiliad. If what both of you saying regarding Aegis, Cerberus, they must have a lot of stockpiled somewhere. So it kind of makes sense to put it
Unless
somewhere.
they sold it, right? Unless they sold it,
Well,
on
sold
the
their
black market
shit.
type thing. Could,
Oh wait, are you
No,
talking?
even, like,
you're
a different
talking
company.
stock. I think you meant like supply stock, right?
I'm talking about supply stock, like the shit that they had. Where did it go?
Yeah. It's got to
So
go
it's-
somewhere, you know?
Oh, okay. So two theories. They either sold it, right, which is very plausible, incredibly plausible. But there's no way of tracking that down, seeing where they sold that shit to.
No way.
Or,
Smuggling you can't.
or it's somewhere here.
Are you
It's
saying it's in
somewhere here.
Chiliad? Sweeney? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. If that is where a large, I mean, look at the size of Chiliad. Look at the fucking size of it.
Hell, the
If there
fucking
is
silo
something,
on it.
if there is something inside Chiliad, then it makes a lot of sense that there still be some stock that's left rotting and dusting under there.
Oh,
Potentially. hazardous material as well.
100%. Yes.
There's so many theories to this. There's so many fucking theories. It could literally be anything. But I mean, if you guys are wanting to start somewhere, I think we start digging. I mean, Brian, you can talk to Lang, but that means giving him information that he's not privy to, right? At least a little bit. That man is paranoid. That man speculates. He's always been like that.
For what it's worth, this has been going on for 6 to 9 months. So some of those things have occurred. But like I it's been very drip, you know? We've got little drips here and there. I don't believe Lang knows anything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if he's been Brian,
There's
if he's
some
been
things he
secluded-
does know, but some things he doesn't. Right?
If he's been secluded, then I mean, he probably only knows the surface level shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. There's more to this, but I want to make sure you got enough time getting used to what's happening in front of us before
Okay.
going too deep with the other things. It might I don't want to get
fair
you to
enough.
spiral too soon.
It will eat you up. It's really,
Yeah.
it really will. Yeah, we've got to focus. What's
Oh
in
my
front of us.
god.
Yeah.
I just remember the good old days of all of us fucking spiraling with so much information, man.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
many theories, conspiracies. Oh,
I will say that nowadays things are a lot less clear. Who's the good guy and who's the bad guy? I mean, we can't even trust our own officers anymore.
no, that's why I mentioned what I said, right? You guys were like during the whole sort of interview thing back at the observatory a few days ago. Being part of something with a smaller, tight-knit community, the only thing that you can do is have the work in common and trust each other unconditionally.
Yeah,
Trust no one else.
100%. I mean, all right. Well, I appreciate this, Kingsman. This is good fucking
look,
shit.
Sir. Hey, look, sir, it's no problem at all. All right. You know what I'm about. I'm going to go 42 now. I
Okay.
probably won't be around tomorrow, but I should definitely be around Monday.
All right.
I can carry on. I do want to kind of let you know what I'm on, sir. Talk with Aldo regarding a couple of steals that I've seen. There was some sort of some party up at Lathforinter as well, so that's probably completely got rid of all them steals. That's where I saw them. But yeah, any more theories, anything like that, so you let me know. I'll see if my people can kind of help out in any sort of shape or form. Beautiful. Right. You coming with me, Sweeney?
Okay.
I don't mind. You're saying you're 42ing?
I am indeed.
Ah, you're breaking my heart.
Well, you know, we got all next week, all right?
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
Brian, you riding by yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here soon, though. I would
All right, sounds good.
link with Sparks. She'll
I
be
will,
around for
I
a minute.
will.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Juno's gonna be good for this. Yo, Kingsman is in the right department. Juno, right department. I love the investigative storytelling. Oh my god, improv investigation. Night.
All right.
How you doing, Alice?
I'm doing good. You called me yesterday.